Addressing surge protection for units in a strip mall requires a multifaceted approach, considering both cost-effectiveness and reliability. Previous instances of lighting-induced damage underscore the importance of robust protection. Several options are available, ranging from basic solutions to comprehensive systems. Firstly, consider power strips with surge protection. These are a relatively affordable option for providing basic protection to sensitive electronics. They work by diverting excess voltage away from connected devices during a surge event. However, their protection capacity is limited, and they are best suited for individual devices or small groups of electronics. Secondly, surge protector circuit breakers can be installed in the electrical panel. These devices detect voltage spikes and divert them away from the circuitry connected to that specific breaker. They offer a higher level of protection compared to power strips and can protect entire circuits. However, they only protect circuits connected to that particular breaker and don't offer whole building protection. For more reliable and comprehensive protection, consider a whole house surge protector. This device is installed at the main electrical panel and provides protection for all circuits within the building. It intercepts voltage surges before they can reach individual devices, safeguarding everything connected to the electrical system. While more expensive than power strips or individual surge protector circuit breakers, whole house surge protectors offer superior protection and are a worthwhile investment for sensitive electronics and appliances. Another reliable option is an uninterruptible power supply, known as a UPS. In addition to surge protection, a UPS provides battery backup in the event of power outages. This ensures that critical equipment can continue to operate during brief power interruptions and allows for a controlled shutdown during longer outages, preventing data loss and equipment damage. UPS units are available in various sizes and capacities, making them suitable for a wide range of applications. Now let's discuss the /C disconnect switches with built-in protection, specifically the MOLA Smart Switch. This device combines a disconnect switch with integrated surge and overcurrent protection. It is designed for commercial use and meets National Electrical Code or NEC requirements. This type of switch offers a convenient and space-saving solution for protecting air conditioning units from voltage surges and overcurrent events. When installing surge protection devices, it's crucial to involve a qualified electrician. A licensed electrician can ensure proper installation and compliance with local electrical codes. It's also important to ensure that the surge protection capacity is sufficient for the electrical load. The surge protector should be rated to handle the expected voltage and current surges in the area. Place surge protectors as close to the protected equipment as possible. This minimizes the distance that surges have to travel, reducing the risk of damage. In addition to these specific surge protection measures, there are several other steps that can be taken to minimize the risk of lighting-related damage. Firstly, trim trees. Trim any tree branches that could potentially fall on power lines during storms. Fallen branches can cause power outages and increase the risk of voltage surges. Secondly, unplug electronics. When possible, unplug sensitive electronics during thunderstorms. This provides the best possible protection against lightning strikes. Consider a lightning rod. A lightning rod can help divert lightning strikes away from the building, directing the energy safely to the ground. This is especially important for buildings in areas with a high risk of lightning strikes. The selection of surge protection devices depends on factors such as the sensitivity of the equipment being protected, the frequency of power surges in the area, and the budget available. A qualified electrician can assess the specific needs of the units and recommend the most appropriate solutions. It's essential to understand the limitations of each type of surge protection device. Power strips offer basic protection for individual devices, while surge protector circuit breakers protect entire circuits. Whole house surge protectors provide comprehensive protection for the entire building, and UPS units offer both surge protection and battery backup. Regular inspection and maintenance of surge protection devices are crucial to ensure their continued effectiveness. Surge protectors can degrade over time, especially after repeated surge events. It's important to check them periodically and replace them as needed. By implementing a combination of surge protection measures and taking steps to minimize the risk of lighting strikes can significantly reduce the likelihood of damage to sensitive electronics and appliances in the units. Power surges are brief voltage spikes that can damage or destroy electronic equipment. They can be caused by a variety of factors, including lighting strikes, power outages, and faulty wiring. Surge protection devices work by diverting excess voltage away from protected equipment, preventing it from reaching sensitive components. The effectiveness of a surge protection device depends on its clamping voltage, which is the voltage at which it begins to divert excess voltage. A lower clamping voltage indicates better protection. It is important to choose surge protection devices with a clamping voltage that is appropriate for the equipment being protected. There are different types of surge protection devices available, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Some common types include metal oxide varistors, silicon avalanche diodes, and gas discharge tubes. Metal oxide varistors are the most common type of surge protection device. They are relatively inexpensive and offer good protection against a wide range of voltage surges. Silicon avalanche diodes are faster than metal oxide varistors and offer better protection against high-frequency surges. Gas discharge tubes are capable of handling very large surges, but they are slower than metal oxide varistors and silicon avalanche diodes. The National Electrical Code or NEC provides guidelines for the installation of surge protection devices. Article 285 covers surge protective devices, also known as SPD. It specifies the requirements for their installation, location, and protection. It is important to comply with the NEC requirements when installing surge protection devices to ensure that they are properly installed and provide adequate protection. When selecting a whole house surge protector, it's important to consider the size of the electrical panel. The surge protector should be rated to handle the maximum current capacity of the panel. It's also important to consider the number of circuits that need to be protected. Some whole house surge protectors have a limited number of circuits that they can protect. The installation of a whole house surge protector typically involves connecting it to a dedicated circuit breaker in the electrical panel. The surge protector is then grounded to the electrical system. It's important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully when installing a whole house surge protector. In addition to surge protection devices, there are other measures that can be taken to protect electronic equipment from power surges. One measure is to use a power conditioner. A power conditioner is a device that filters out noise and voltage fluctuations from the power supply. This can help to protect sensitive electronic equipment from damage. Another measure is to use a voltage regulator. A voltage regulator is a device that maintains a constant voltage output, regardless of fluctuations in the input voltage. This can help to protect electronic equipment from damage caused by voltage sags and surges. Proper grounding is essential for effective surge protection. A properly grounded electrical system provides a path for surge currents to flow safely to ground, preventing them from damaging equipment. It's important to ensure that the electrical system is properly grounded by a qualified electrician. Regular electrical inspections can help to identify potential problems with the electrical system, such as faulty wiring or corroded connections. These problems can increase the risk of power surges and electrical fires. It's important to have the electrical system inspected regularly by a qualified electrician. Power surges can also be caused by internal factors, such as appliances turning on and off. These surges are typically smaller than those caused by external factors, but they can still damage sensitive electronic equipment over time. To protect against internal surges, it's important to use high-quality appliances and to avoid overloading circuits. Surge protection is an important part of protecting electronic equipment from damage. By taking the necessary steps to protect against power surges can significantly reduce the risk of equipment damage and data loss. Consider the specific needs and requirements of each unit when selecting surge protection solutions. For units with critical equipment or sensitive electronics, a more comprehensive solution such as a whole house surge protector or a UPS may be necessary. For units with less critical equipment, a more basic solution such as power strips with surge protection may be sufficient. Consider the long-term costs and benefits of different surge protection solutions. While more expensive solutions may have a higher initial cost, they can provide better protection and prevent costly equipment damage in the long run. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine the best surge protection solutions for the specific needs of the units. An electrician can assess the electrical system, identify potential risks, and recommend appropriate solutions. Obtain multiple quotes from different electricians before making a decision. This will help to ensure that getting a fair price for the installation of surge protection devices. Read reviews and testimonials from other customers before selecting an electrician. This can help to assess the quality of their work and their level of customer service. Ensure that the electrician is licensed and insured. This will protect in case of any accidents or damage during the installation process. Obtain a written contract from the electrician before starting any work. The contract should specify the scope of work, the cost of the project, and the payment terms. Keep records of all surge protection installations and maintenance. This will help track the performance of the surge protection system and identify any potential problems. Educate tenants about the importance of surge protection. Explain how surge protection devices work and how they can help to protect their electronic equipment. Encourage tenants to report any power surges or electrical problems to the property manager. This will help to identify and address potential problems before they cause damage. Stay informed about the latest surge protection technologies and best practices. This will help to make informed decisions about surge protection solutions and to ensure that the property is adequately protected. By implementing a comprehensive surge protection program can significantly reduce the risk of equipment damage and data loss caused by power surges. This will help to protect the investment and provide tenants with a safe and reliable electrical system.